Descendants review breakdown. The thumbnail, I don't know. Anyway, we are talking about Descendants, Rise, the fourth Descendants movie, Rise of Red, which is all about red, apparently. We'll talk about that. Before this, I was like, I enjoyed this movie. I really enjoyed this movie. I just did not like the ending. I hated the ending. It was rushed, and there was no climax. We'll talk about during the recap. Um, I enjoyed this movie as hell. My love with the Descendants franchise. I started watching it not as a kid, I was an adult. I watched it. Oh, let me give you some detail. I started watching the movies a day before Descendants 2 dropped. I was like, oh, let me watch this and watch that. And I did, and I enjoyed them. They're not perfect. They mess with the lore of like all the fairy tales. They make you hate the heroes. I hate Belle and the Beast for like imprisoning these villains and letting their kids just like live there. And like, the kids are trash. They don't come here. The poor, like they establish a class system between the villains and the heroes, and it's like weirdly really messed up, really messed up. It really makes me hate the fairy tale characters. They have all different lore. What got me to this movie was like Brandy's Cinderella. I love Brandy's Cinderella. It's so magical. It was so beautiful. As a kid, I was like, damn, this is magic. This is magic. Best Cinderella movie. Period. No, I don't care about the live actions. I don't give a crap. Brandy's Cinderella is the best Cinderella movie. It's just so beautiful, and I was so happy to know that she was back here. But she has a very small role here, and at the end of the movie, she's like, we'll talk about. She's not there, they cut her out. You'll see what I mean. Let's watch the movie. Let's start. Okay, so we got the new Disney logo, a Disney original movie for the Senate. They got budget. Let's about this movie, The Rise of Red. They have a bigger budget than the Descendants franchise ever had. Do you feel they have good effects, good acting? Well, they have TV acting, Disney Plus acting. So this looks way better than all the Descendants movie combined. This alone is like doesn't look fan made. We got Uma, who we'll talk about China Anne McClain and how she messed up her career. I had to say. So the original, so as you notice, none of the original cast members came back. It's because they all have careers. Dove Cameron is rising in the music industry. They're all doing acting. The rest are doing acting stuff. The actress plays Evie. That's her name. I'm bad with names, so if I mess up the names, I apologize in advance. I really suck with names. Dawn moved on, and she's doing acting, and Boo Stewart is working as hell. Like he has something coming up. I can't wait to watch it. People tell me it's big. I can't wait. I hope it's. I love that man. He has done so many things. I can't wait to watch him. But Chana Anne McClain has this habit of going on these rants on the internet, where she talks about her religion and how other people, like she's really trying to shove her religion into like every person she meets. Like Lil Nas X, he made music about how she was like, I can be disrespectful and I don't give a fuck, and God says this, and I'm like, girl, no one's give a fuck. And she's not like a toxic Christian at all. Like she's a really good person. Like she's a good Christian. She's not someone who would come hate me. She's like, you suck dick, well you going to hell. She's not that kind of bitch. But she goes on these really annoying conspiracy rants about her religion, and it's like, calm down. There's no conspiracy against y'all. There's also not a lot of roles for black actresses. I know that I'm not dumb. Okay, Lupita Nyong'o is an Oscar-winning actress, and she barely gets roles. But she does get good roles, but she barely gets roles. So she's unemployed. She came back here as a cameo to be nice, as the principal of Orendan School. What's his name? Orendan School. That's the name. Yeah, I'm bad with names. I told you that. The school for fucking privileged princess that can accept every single kid from the land. And Uma is gonna bring her own style. They fired Miss Bibbidi Boo over here. The most useless bitch. And Brandy, all of that. The most useless bitch you'll ever meet is this hoe. God, she sucks. Once upon a time, once. Hey, any fans of Once Upon a Time here? Yeah, they have similar issues. We'll talk about that. Like, I'm not respecting the lore of anything. Like, what's her name? Cindy? What's her name? Chloe. Chloe Charming. The daughter of Cindy does not know her mom's backstory. We'll talk when we get to it. And she's like, I want to invite every single person from like one V kid. She's like, one V kid, vague V kid, villain kid, is still not welcome here. And it's Red, the princess of Wonderland or whatever. And her evil mom, the Red Queen, or the Queen of Roses. What's the Red Queen? Rita Ora. that's her. Like she's an evil. She's a villain. And we get this beautiful picture, and there's a big ass picture of Carlos. And Regina from Once Upon a Time. She looks like here. She looks like Regina from Once Upon a Time. I was like, what? Who, Regina in here, bitch? I wish. I Once Upon a Time. I love that show. It's crazy, crazy. I love Regina. Back to the main plot, and she's like about how she goes about how you don't know them like I did. You barely knew them, bitch. You met them twice. You met them twice. They left her in charge to do things her way, and we see how that was a mistake. Bitch, we see how that was a mistake. Uma, you dumb. Okay, she has one song. They keep. I want a new song with Uma. I want the same shit. We get it. Her name is Uma. Okay, move on. It's a great song. Stop remixing it. Stop remixing it. Stop making it new. She talks about how this is what Carlos would have wanted, and to pay homage to the actor who passed away. I'm not gonna bother saying his name because I forgot, and I'm bad with names. At the Cameron something. Rest in peace. I was so sad when I heard about because he was so young, and I was watching one of his shows actually when I heard the news. He's in Mrs. Fletcher, a show that stars Catherine Hahn. I love that show. It got canceled sadly, but he was in it. And he was wonderful. And then I was so sad because he was so young. I thought it was so unfair because someone so young and someone so wonderful, so young. He was such a good person too. He died so unfairly. I'll never forget him because I was really, really, really sad. I don't let celebrity that affect me that much, you know. But damn, when I was really sad when I heard he died. They paid homage to him many times. Not in this movie. This is the only way. They talk about how this how he wanted. Is this what's his name? Carlos character. When did he say I want that bitch from Wonderland to come here? Maybe she's talking about how she wants the V kids to be all respected and come and have a chance. So I get that. They don't get his girlfriend here, and I'm like, that's so sad. They don't get it. They should have had that his girlfriend and Uma run this place. You know that she was the daughter of the fairy godmother. She should have been in her mother's place, since nepotism rules. And she gets doesn't talk. She's so talented, yet she shows her personal things get in the way of her career. She can be sad in a second. I watched her in Black Lightning. She was great. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, gang. You're in heaven. Because he was a really good person. So the Brennan Red here sent an invitation to Wonderland. Apparently they couldn't get the Red Queen to that fucking island. They said, imprison that bitch in her home. And we get this really beautiful, not this. Look at this. This is gorgeous. I love that. And then we get this ugly sea. No matter what universe, Wonderland will always look like shit. But they have some good shot. And we get to Red Song, Red Song is so good. This song, this entire scene. Let me hear some of it. So good. I love this song. The villain kids. I'll tell you about my favorite performance here when we get to it, because I don't remember the name. But this song is popping. The villain kids always have the best songs. Villains always have the good songs. Come on, let's face it. You can have all your love and true love shit. The villains always. Apparently, she's a rebel. She breaks her mother's rules because her mother's a tyrant. She's the Red Queen after all. You know, she was off your head. Where's Alice? Is my question. Is Alice a princess? Did she die? Did she survive this? Look, she looks great. This is a great shot. And these effects are cheap. They're not the best, but they fit because they're not supposed to be realistic. So they look beautiful. Look at the hearts. It's great. Great. We don't talk about how does she have magic or something? Because her mom has magic. So does Red has magic? I mean, look at this. She doesn't use that again. She's just a physical fighter, which we don't know how she learned to fight. Maybe the Mad Hatter taught her. Anyway, she's great. This beautiful. I've seen her a couple times. She always sucked. She always sucked. But it turns out she's really good here, though. This is a role for her. She's great in this. So it was the other people's problem, not hers. She's great. We got this amazing rock performance. They got some like deep. What's it called? God song? I forgot. It's great. It's amazing. It's a great performance. I can't play any of it because I'll get copyrighted. And she's doing all these backwards, these parkour to find her mom left and right until she gets caught by the Mad Hatter, who is her tutor. And he made a time machine. When did the Mad Hatter become a scientist? I guess this universe is weird. He's only maybe he's her dad, because these kids always have one parent. They always have one parent. I get here. She probably killed him. She killed the king, got the heir. You know, it almost be like Mel is the only one with two parents. You know, Hades and Maleficent are her parents. We'll talk about how Hades and Maleficent, in my opinion, were done really dirty. Same with Ursula. We'll talk about it. Talk about it soon. So, He's like, girl, be careful. I got this time machine. You wanna play Mario Mark 5? We can do that. And she gets her ass pulled to the sky. They got budget, so they're playing around. She has a great room too. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful room. Anyway, he gives it. He really is like, here, there's a time machine, bitch. If you wanna do something with it, do the most powerful weapon ever, probably. Back to Ardan. I guess Cinderella. Oh yeah, this is charming. Also from the Brandy movie. He's a charming. And you have this great fight scene with the mask on because stunts. Yeah, the stunt work is in the. You can tell when there's a stunt person in the shot. He's still so hot. He's still so handsome. Like, truly, he gets it going. Where is she? Where is it? Where is she? Not now. Not. And she, glowing. She just looks beautiful. She does. She just looks gorgeous. And they have this thing now. It's like, I'm charming. She's like, I don't think so. That depends. Let me see. That's debatable. Like, did you see that in the original movie? I don't remember. I haven't seen the movie in a while. And I guess she's privileged. She's like, I'm the queen. I'm the most perfect. I have this beautiful song and dance. Oh, they talk about how the party is where they fell in love, but we don't see the party. We'll talk about that because I'm really annoyed by that. She's like, ew, my parents are in love. And they're like, you've been such a good bitch. All this princess and all this good. And we give you these ugly ass glass. Fucking, what is it? Is it not Jordans? This is glass. Here's some glass Jordan, bitch. Hope you like them. It's so fucking so ugly. They didn't even bother making it look. It's actual real glass. These two gave their daughter shoes made of glass. They look uncomfortable just to look at. Oh my god! Do you know why we can't walk on glass, bitch? You guys, that's you'll hear a lot of because your fucking feet will be gone. We got Rita Ora who nailed this role. She nailed being a mean bitch. Maybe it's because she's a mean bitch in real life, Amara here, but she's like, off with your head, nigga. You are gonna fucking die in this house. And she's like, okay, you gotta show me you're my daughter and rip this bitch a new piece and like kill his head off. She's like, yes, murder him for me. So this is the Descendants one would never. They would never like be like murder and cut someone's head off. They would never like. But this is Disney Plus. This is for the teens. It's not for the preteens. And she's like, off with his head. He's like, you disappoint me. You're too nice. I want you to kill him or I'll kill you. She's like, really, what would you punishment? I feel like I will just put thorns in his eyes. Better than him dying. You know. She's like, I'll punish you. Don't punish him. Miss Rita Ora was serving face here. She was rocking that that eyeliner. She really was rocking that shit. And when she gets a letter bit about her dog being Ora, and she's gonna say no because my mom would never let me be myself. And she's like, no, we going. We go into Aradan, and you can tell there's something going on in her evil head. But I guess Red did not fucking know her mom that well because she was like, yeah, my mom's gonna take me there. It's true, totally, idiot. Sorry, Red, I'm being mean to you, girl, but it's no offense. As we get the, oh, she has the shoes. Do you hear the clink, clink, clink? No, you hear like sparkles. I guess that's what glass shoes do. Fuck, no. And they look her there with her mom, and she looks so good. She's like, okay, I'm gonna go, babe. The boy is mine. Remember that, okay? They think about visiting Chad in college. Chad, the whitest. His name is Chad. White as fuck. Privilege. So selfish. How are these people his parents in any shape, way, or form? Is he adopted? Because he's evil. He turned evil quickly. So I need to know who's Chad Biopal. Did you cheat, Prince? Is he from a previous marriage? Did you kidnap him? Because babe, that is not your son. That boy is not yours. Sorry, that is not your. He's not. He's adopted or something. Like he must be, because what the hell? And this bitch got a whole ass jeep. She said, I am not in the fucking past. I'm in the future. They traveled to the portal, which people closed. Again, I think that's such a waste of storyline to not show us how she becomes so bad. Like, we don't. Oh my god, I'll talk about it when it comes, because I'm really excited to talk about that. I might have to split the video into two, because I want to be. Well, I can allow it to be long. It's just the rendering will take so long. Anyway, back to the main plot of this. And oh, we got a song. They have a little song in the car, and they're like, "You such a hoe, you're a hoe too. You're my daughter, so you can be as evil as me." So it's like the first. It's like Mel and Maleficent once again. Only she doesn't want to be like her mom. She's like, "No, I'm not like you, girl. I'm not like you. Okay, I'm not that shitty." It's like I'm a villain, not a bitch. She basically what she's saying. Sorry, I'm human. I cough. I'm not gonna edit it out. Sorry. I might add a song. We got Cinderella here, and You immediately assume Cinderella did something to her, but we'll talk about it when it comes to it. But she didn't do shit to her, so why is she so mad? And she's like, "Oh my god, you must be red." I was like, "Lesbians? Are you gonna get some lesbian part?" But of course, no. Kenny Ortega made this, so the queers can only be in the background, never in the front, which is sad. She's like, "I'll feed you to my Jabberwocky hoe." They have this. She's like, "She's a hoe. She's a mean bitch." She's like, "Don't feel like there's fucking." She's like, "They allow blacks here now," which I'm so kidding. I didn't say that. She's something else. It's like, "You better be cruel to me, kind." She's like, "What a horrible little hoe." She's like, "Yes, she's mean, but she hides because kindness is weakness. Listen, being a c word is power. Okay, she's a cunt for a reason." I promise you that. She's always about being the queen. We got also these basic folks. Who are these normal people in the background? These are not fairy tale characters. They tell us, are these Jasmine and Aladdin? Like, who are. That's not Jasmine, that's not Aladdin. I refuse. What did you say here? Yeah, she's like her little song. She's like, "You gotta be cruel, you gotta be fearless, you gotta be." Well, no one's scared of you, Rita Ora. Calm down. It's like, let me taste that aura. That shit. She has a whole ass performance, and Brandy's. And I hate that we didn't get Brandy in her. Like, Brandy didn't get a song. She didn't get a song of her own. She's like, "Let me show you your future." But look in the looking glass, and she's like, "You're like evil, like me." And she's like, "I hate my hair, so no." I refuse. If she was evil like you, you'd be dead. Like, she would kill you for the throne or something, I assume. Oh, she looks fabulous, though. I really like Rita Ora in this role. She really nailed it. She really nailed everything about this. Being the evil, mean queen that she is. She nailed. She was like too real to life. People gonna think I dislike her. I don't know Rita Ora. I don't hear her music. I don't do shit. I confuse it with Christina Aguilera a lot. So let's move on. They have this little from Uma's like, again, we're gonna remake the fucking song. She has one song. You can't give Uma an original song. She has to be like, "What's my name? What's my?" We know your name is Uma. We get it. Like, enough. Get a new song. Get a ghostwriter. Go do something new. My name is Uma. Uma, bitch. We get it. Your name is Uma. Get a new something new. She's doing her cute little speech like things are gonna be different and I'm glad to have Princess Red here. She's a hoe. She's a V kid like me. And then Rita's like playing her cards and she's impressed. I was like, "Damn, bitch, you should be." And she's like, "Do you mind, bitch?" And she's like, "Girl, I do mind." Cause there's only room for one bad bitch in this house, and then she unleashes her fucking cards. She took over this kingdom by herself, hidden her magical soldiers in her card. I mean, that's impressive. Maleficent could never. Okay? All the fucking villains suck. She did it in one day. Not even a day, in 1 second. She took over this entire kingdom. Uma couldn't do shit. I guess Uma forgot she's has powerful magic. She can turn giant and do all this stuff. They really set side character. They said she's not doing shit. They said she's Uma. It's like, "Mom, you lost your goddamn mind." She's like, "Bitch, no, this is the plan. We take over the world. Blah blah blah. My evil plan." What about when what about when Ben and fucking Ma shows up? Ugh, I hate Ben. You guys hate Ben. I hate Ben. Ugh. But I hate him so much. I hate his parents. I hate everything about him. Okay? She's like, "Please don't do this, girl. We used to be friends. We used to be his buddies. The boy used to be ours." Then we split him into. Did you steal her, man? No, she does nothing. Like, she's mad at her. Not like she pulled the prank on her, right? You think Cinderella did something selfish, and it got her to be so mean, but nothing happened. She did nothing but just do her chores and be abused by her mom. We don't, the movie feels like there was a cut at the end. Like, they cut a scene. It feels like something's missing from the climax. There's no climax. There's no fight scene. There's no like big reveal. There's nothing. It's just like, "Oh, we did it. Let's go home." Like, there's no like, "Oh, my mom." They look like they were like, we don't even get to see the party that started it all. They were looking to like they were headed to like, I thought it would be like a cliffhanger, but they didn't. We'll talk about it more when we get to it. And she's like, "I'll never kneel to a bitch with fucking press-on nails." She's like, "You hoe." He's like, "Please don't do that to my mom." He's like, "Please, you have to kneel. Okay, I know her outfit is horrible, but come on." He's like, "Bitch, I never will kneel to a basic bitch. I already did a duet with Ariana Grande. I am not doing this." She's like, "Bitch, show me what you got." And then she's like, "You can't do that. You're a hoe. You're a pussy." She's like, "Oh, yeah, bitch? You think I'm not racist? Well, off with your head." Oh, boom, boom, trailer. She's like, "Oh, you know what that means? Off with her head." Oh, that's could be a great thumbnail. We can review this. Oh, sorry, Rita. Yeah, I'm getting it. Sorry, Rita. It has to be. Yeah, we're gonna get easier as a thumbnail. I hate that people see my process. It's so messy. I also render very slowly. Back Jasmine Aladdin and their song, like, oh my god, bring the carpet, we gotta go. I assume these are older Jasmine, like we see like younger Jasmine Aladdin, so I assume this is them because they look like them, but I don't know. Also, I don't like that these are Jasmine Aladdin. It's again this idea of like the heroes going to high school, fairy tales going to high school. It messes up with their storylines, like completely. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell an Agrabah? You know, what? Why are they all here? It makes no sense. They're gonna execute the bitch for reasons. She's like, don't worry, baby, brave. She pulls her sword. She's like, I can go back in time. Oh, I like that. How does she do that? I mean, that's magic, bitch. She left her like a. Every girl would listen. A lot of makeup girlies would love this power. They would love this make. They would kill. She looks fabulous here, by the way. She rocks the villain look, but I guess she's sad. She's crying. Her eyeshadow's a little messy. This is my little a brand new world. It's like, oh, she's just like her mom or a hoe. That's what they said. I'm like, coming from an ex-thief, that's rich. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. Anyway, she wants to go back a few minutes, but the time machine takes them back way back before it was all done. Before the school was made, before Ben was born. Thank God. And the school was called Maryland University or something. Anyway, they have all this conversation. They figure out the one time. She's like, not where, when. And this dumb bitch in blue still doesn't know that time travel. It's like, when? Oh my God. She's like, what do you mean? This casting, though. She sounds like her and looks like a younger version of herself. She should have played her daughter. She is this actress, a small part, but she nailed it. I don't know who the hell she is. She got the voice right. She got the acting right. She is wonderful. She really nailed this. She really nailed it. It's really I don't know who the hell she is, but great acting, great actor, great casting. Go get it, girl. They have like this entire song. I thought they're gonna. I really thought they're gonna set up a romance between these two. I really assumed. Maybe they will. Who knows? But again, Disney only likes gay characters on the side, never in the main frame. So that's never gonna happen, especially in live action. They're never gonna. They have this awesome. Well, the song is not great. It's not my favorite. It's probably my least favorite song of the entire movie. But this fight scene is great. You can see they're all like stunt people, stunt doubles, um, and it's fine. You know, they're actors, not stunt people, so it's fine. You can tell it's part of the charm. You know that there's this really bad stunt choreography that you can tell that they're not the one doing them. You know, they have this guy, like, we gotta work together. And it's like, you a bitch, you a hoe. You gotta listen to me. And then she does this cool ass flip. I'm like, that's her, right? She did this? I don't know. She's like, you stupid little hoe. You and your red period. Get the hell away from me. Damn, I don't have a lot of space in my phone. And she's like, you stupid little bitch. And they have like an entire fucking fight with a stick. She's going, Sarah lands on her ass. She's like, I'm gonna shove this up your ass. You don't listen to me. Like, we gotta work together. And they have this. Ooh, should I use my thumbnail? I wanna put Chloe on my thumbnail. I'm not yet. There's better shots of her. Like, we gotta work together. And she's like, no shit. I've been telling this from the movie started. Oh, they're gonna kiss. I was like, what? This is what I thought they were gonna like set up a romance or something. I was like, no. Again, straights in the front and guys in the back, like always in this fucking Disney really like a gay man made this movie. Kenny Ortega always puts this to us. He puts the most basic shit. Ryan, I remember Ryan. They came from Ryan to be gay. I was like, I would have much preferred if they said Sharpay was a lesbian all this time, and that Ryan was just straight. You know, you can be feminine straight. He could have been. He would. Great example of that. Anyway, they figured out they have to work together. I mean, duh, bitches, come on. By the way, I have to say something. I always hated the wigs in the show, in this movie, in the franchise. But these wigs, every single one in the movie, they look fucking great. They look fucking great. This is some great wigs. Love the color. It fits them. It looks good on them. Because I hated the past ones. They had no budget. They look great. So this is in the past. So this new is not called Art. It's called the Merlin Academy. Way better name. I love that name. Merlin. It makes sense. They fuck up Merlin though, but still. We are back in the hall because basically Hogwarts in the budget, which triggered me because I hate Harry Potter. We're back here. She's like, oh my god, the festival. I thought they would. This is what I'm talking about. They set up the festival. They talk about 27 times. Yet we don't see it. We don't go to the festival. There's nothing at the festival. I feel like they deleted the festival. I feel like they filmed it and deleted it. There's no festival here. It made no sense. Why was it deleted? It's just, It feels like a chunk of the movie is missing. I'm losing my mind because I really liked this movie, so I was like disappointed with the ending. So it's back to the plot. They have to find their moms. Well, it's her mom. Just stab her, if you ask me. They lied about Merlin. They said that he's interested, and Merlin's a dumbass, like a dumbass, messy dumb. He teaches alchemy, and I'm like, okay, great, good for you, but you still suck. He sucks. He doesn't look like Merlin. He doesn't act like Merlin. He's just a bitch. He's clumsy hoe. That's it. They go to the alchemy school and they meet the past versions of their mom. They meet Cinderella in her homemade fairy tale clothes and and a young Queen of Hearts. Oh, her name is Bridget. Yeah, she looks fabulous. This is a very gorgeous actress. They did the other girls dirty. I mean, she's supposed to be like a mess, so her hair, but her hair looks like the wig is not popping. And I'm like, did you not know she was your daughter? I'd be like, are we related? That's what I would say because we have the same hair. Like, blue hair is not hereditary. But she had pink hair too. Strawberry chocolate. She was very nice. Like, look at what is this? What are they making? It's not a problem with magic school. They pull things out of their ass too much. And then Bride found out her mom was a kind, lovely person with like good. And she found out that Cindy wasn't as, I guess, royalty because she was a peasant. And I'm like, you did not know your mom was a commoner? Did she not know her mom's story? She looks so confused. Like, my mama, the evil stepmom. Like, did she not know her mom's story? Everybody knows her mom's. Chad knows her mom's story, and she doesn't. So she's like, oh my god, I gotta meet mom bitch too. She's nice. She likes the hugs. She's queenie. She's like she makes magic cupcake that changes your nails or whatever the hell you want to be changed into pink. Which I'm like, if you got a purple one, I'll take one. If you got a pink one, no thanks. Pink is not my color. Back to me, she's like, you used to be really nice and a baker too. Hannah Baker could never. She killed herself. This is my favorite performance. It's so fucking good. This has all the Descendants charmed. This is what I think about when I think Descendants. Like this music, this dancing, this beautiful, like amazing bad effect that fits the movie. It's great. Like I love this. I love this performance. All of it. Because Jasmine, see, this woman, that's Jasmine and Aladdin. They were never that sim for each other. These are not my Jasmine and Aladdin, but none of these characters are fairy tale. We meet Charming, who used to be like, I'm just a bro. We can chill and vibe. She's like, okay, you can have this pussy. And she's like, that's my dad, you fucking hoe. Oh. Like, giving a disgust face. Oh. Okay, we can use this. This is from the thumbnail. Totally, totally. Anyway, I love this performance from head to toe. Like I said, head to toe. I love it. Love the song, love the dance, love the harmonies, and I love a villain song with it. Even more perfect. Well, the villains. Again, great collection of villains they have here. Look at them. It fits with the song. I love them. Love the song. We got the son of Captain Hook, played by an actor I've seen in Dead Boy Detective. He was great. Oh, I skipped it. Wait, did I skip it or did I put it on? Okay, we got the villains. I mean, I love the villains have such good songs. We got the son of Captain Hook, played by an actor I've seen in what's his name? Not the son. He's Captain Hook, not the son of Captain Hook. He's Captain Hook. He's Captain Hook. Okay, and I think that's great casting. I think that's great casting for him. He was great. And we got the son of Morgana. He gets a cool ass scene. I like the scene. I like his thing. But I'm like, Morgana would never send her son to be taught by Merlin. Morgana would never have a son. She was a lesbian. She didn't like kids. She would like kids to use as ingredients in her potions, not fucking, hey, go to school. What do you mean, Morgana's son? We got Hades and Maleficent, completely wasted in this movie. They do nothing. They're side characters. You're telling me there's an evil group of villains, and Maleficent and Hades are not in charge of them? But Ursula's sister, I'm like, why isn't she Ursula? Why isn't she? She's so great. By the way, love this actress. Loved in High School Musical, the musical series. Hate that show, but they loved her. She is great fun. She has the vibe. She's so great in this. I'm like, why is she Ursula? Why is she a B plot villain? Why is she not Ursula? Why is she not Ursula? Ursula went here. We know this. Why is she not Ursula? I guess they can say that Ursula already did her evil plan and shit. Oh, we can use that as this at this thumbnail as well. Anyway, she's fucking fantastic. Her voice, her song, her music. I know she had it in her, but damn, High School Musical wasted her. She's amazing. She played Courtney, by the way, in High School Musical. She was great. Back to the main plot. She's like, Ursula's little sister. I'm like, why isn't... And she's like, okay, why is she not Ursula? And she's like, no, he's like, don't say my name, bitch. she's a villain here, okay? Why is she not Ursula? She's like, I take souls for a living. That's also Ursula. And then we got a mix of the two songs. And it works great. It works so good. I love it. I adore it. It's my favorite. I think it's my favorite performance ever of Descendants. It was to be like the pirate scene. You know what I mean? Talking when they were finding the pirates with Uma. But now it's this. Is this that's music performance? And she's like, I'm gonna take your feathers and take your and she takes and she turns into a fucking pink flamingo. If you just taken one, you would have had what you wanted. Anyway, classic villain. She blames the hero for like her own mistakes, which I'm like, that's a little petty. You know, and then she wants to kill them, and I think she can. She is Ursula's sister, and then she falls in the water, and she has this. She chokes. I'm like, did she forget she can breathe underwater? Did she forget she's practically a mermaid? Well, I guess, yeah, oh, yeah. I mean, Ursula's a mermaid. Well, she's a sea creature. They found they're gonna do the prank. I kept expecting the plot twist would be that Cinderella would be doing the prank. This was a mystery, but it wasn't. I was so confused. And she's like, she's mean. I should apologize. And we got Charming flirting with Cinderella. He great casting. He looks just like the guy from the future. She looks like Brandy, like a younger Brandy. She looks like a lot like the Cinderella Brandy. It's eerie. It's great casting. Great. This movie is amazing with the cast for the young people. The hair is. I still think the hair is bad. This is the only bad wig. They gave her a bad wig. Okay, I'm mad about it. She's like, girl, we should go together. She's like, no, I wish someone would ask me. I mean, she hates the royals except one, except Bridget, which I get it. The royals are like shit and charming, I guess. And she's like, go with me. I was like, lesbians, they did it. That's why she broke up. You know, she broke her heart. That's why she's villain. But no, of course, we gotta go with the hetero normative crap. And so we can be so interesting. It was always so boring. Always so boring. They figured out they need to find out how to stop. What's her name? Ursula's sister. I forgot her name. It's also start with or something. Great bitch. Great make bad songs. That's all you need to know. Great songs. Bad name. Bad story. She should have been Ursula. I saw it. They go to Cinderella and Chloe shot her mom. I'm like, didn't your mom tell you she was abused by her stepmom? She said you have to. It's like, I'll talk to y'all, but you have to help me with chores. And the princess sucks at it, of course. They talk about how Bridget is strong because she's kind to everyone and people are mean to her, but she's always kind of like, that takes strength to be nice to the person who always hurts you. That's some Christian values. That's like, be nice to your enemy. You know, that's real. Like, you know how we say like, there's no hate like Christian love. Yep. But Bridget is like, no, I'm a pagan. I'm actually good. Don't get married with those assholes. Anyway, they did a great job showing how mean the stepmom is. And I was like, wow, they actually went for it. Maybe she turns good after all. Like when she has like a granddaughter who she's also still abused, but she gets to be free. And I'm like, no, you deserve to be in jail for this child abuse. She's like, you could stay in the barn. Like, what an awful person. You know, like she's horrible. And they redeem her like she's a good grandmother what's her name, Cindy. I was like, bitch, you need to go fuck yourself. She escapes the island. I'm like, she should be in prison for all this abuse she did to Cinderella. Like in prison. They found the villain lab, which looks amazing. Love this. We have this another fucking again the villains and their songs so good. But I'm just like, wow, Uma doesn't get any songs. Not she doesn't get any songs. But this girl got 2 songs. I'm like, you can make good songs for Uma, you just don't want to. You know? Probably because they hate John L. McClane. She tried to baptize me. They have this amazing performance, this awesome dance. And Maleficent, and I still think Maleficent and Hades was done really dirty. She's like, we have to do something worse. And Hades like, let's burn her alive. She's like, no, way worse. No, I think burn her alive was like really bad, girl. Really bad girl. She should have been Ursula. I don't know why she's not Ursula. I am so pissed about it. She's so good. She would have rocked Ursula so much. They could have at least brought up Ursula because I want to see her in this franchise. But she's not, I guess, her sister, which we'll never see again. If there's a sequel to this, which there will be, because they love to milk franchises, and this is not that bad. They're gonna turn her into like the Wicked Witch. Which we're gonna do a wicked on her ass, Carrie. I thought we never. Again, they built up the festival. They built up this prank that makes her evil. We never get to see it. We never get to go to the festival. We never get to try to stop it. At least nothing. We got this fucking ugly ass fish attacking Chloe, and then well, Red saves her, and she's like, "Oh my god, you're not that bad, bitch." They talk about how what will be the consequence of them going to the present, and how maybe her mom will be a good person, and how you'll change, and you'll be a different person because your mom will be kind, which they don't talk about because they go back and everything's the same for them. Like they don't change. I was almost thought they were gonna make Cinderella evil, and like the Red Queen, man. They go to Bridget to ask her about the books, and she's like, "If I had a daughter," and she's like, "My mom does like anything." Her mom was very different before she turned evil. It reminds me how weird my fucking home is. Like, very freaky. And she's like, my mom would literally kill me if I did something like this. She's like, if I had a daughter like you. I mean, what teenager would say this? If I had a daughter like you, I'll be happy. And then she touch her face. Don't touch me, you fucking pink hand bitch. I'll be like, don't touch me. So she didn't. Also, she has the power to look into the future, and she doesn't do shit. I like surprises. She used to be really quirky. She's a pixie girl. Come on, she's a manic pixie girl. And they look in the future to see what happened in there, and they see. Oh, this is actually a really sad scene. This is a really good scene, acted by this actor. They see that they killed Cinderella. Well, she killed Cinderella, and they break her shoes, and we got like Prince Charming sobbing over her like her shoes. And this actor really said, "Hey, I'm getting paid, and I will make sure I get paid good." He did great. He did great. Love him. He's amazing. Back to the main plot. They go back to find Melanie's book, and they have this conversation. We should do the good thing and like tell somebody that's never gonna help. She's like, no, we should see. It's like, you wanna do Steve? You're just the bad. You're just like your mom. You wanna be good? He's like, look at my mom. He's like, yeah, look at your fucking mom. She's dead. You fucking hoe. He's like, wow, you are evil, just like your mom. He's like, well, eat my ass, bitch. That they separate. She goes to see her mom as a passport, and while she's doing chores, and they have this song about how you can do bad things for evil, like Robin Hood. You know, you can do evil things for good. You know, just like someone can do good things. Like she's like, what about nice? Depends what they find it for. What if there's a witch doing potions? She's the potions and shit. She's like, probably to feed her family. She's like, probably to feed her family. And I'm like, is this like about sex work? Is this a metaphor? This is what we're talking about. And anyway, Cindy, she's like, yeah, you can do like bad things for good, or at least like like not too bad things for good. And they fixed up this home. Look, they made a new home, bitch. Like, how the fuck did Cindy must be not good at chores because it's a mess. For her, the villains plan to fucking. I know we're gonna get a climax because we are very close to the end. This is the climax. I hate this. This is the climax. They make up like you're a good person, blah blah blah. This is the climax, guys. It is just frustrating. I hated that. I was expecting a big battle, like always. When they always have like good fights and good songs at the end, but no, they fight the room basically, and it's good. You know, it's not bad. I'm not saying like it's bad, but it's not. It doesn't feel like the climax of the movie. It feels like something was cut from the movie. You know, we got this cool fight scene with the fucking sword and shit. The owl, blah blah blah. What the hell is this? No. I'm sorry, Cape Cod is making me lose my mind. I thought are we gonna have another song? And she chose her shoes, her glass shoes. So she's been walking on this. It cracked so easily. You know what I mean? She didn't fucking cut her leg. She's like, anything for pain, anything for fashion. Let me cut my bleed. Anyway, they get the book. I'll keep calling her Uma. I'll got Ursula. I don't know her name. Ursia. What did he say? Anyway, all the villains are doing their gay activity. Yeah, all villains are gay coded. Look at this. These are not some straight people. This is not some straight standing, okay? All the villains are gay coded, so I love them. Again, Maleficent and Wasted. Like, Wasted. No, if it was Ursula, sure. Makes sense. No one can fuck with Ursula. But how you can tell me this little sister is the main person in this group? It should be Hades or Maleficent, not Hook. I don't know what you're doing here, girl. You look fabulous, though. I appreciate the look. Anyway, back to the plot. The climax, I guess, this is how they defeat them. The book would like freeze anyone who has bad intentions or like evil. And while they take it, she steals Hook's shoes. While they take it's like, you should do it. No, you should do it because you are good. You know, you do bad things, but like for good because you're a good person. And she's right. They open the book, and the book is open. I'm like, why are we opening the book? Should we just get rid of the book? So no one can use the spell. That's it. Like, why are you like messing with the book? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You're smart. You know what I mean, audience. Anyway, back to the main plot. Merlin's back, and the snake boy. Yeah, Morgana would be so proud. You better have two moms, because I refuse to believe Morgana's a straight woman. Not in this day and age. I refuse. He's like, you all get detentions, okay, forever. Apparently, he killed them because they don't bother other people. Because we don't see Ursula's. Imagine if he actually executed them. Like, what if this messed with the plot line? What if by expelling the students, um, Mel is never born because Maleficent and Hades are not together, and Ursula's dead because I guess oh no, Captain Hook is gone, so Harry's never born. What if they fuck with his timeline? Again, waste of opportunity. I'll have a big ass climax where we find out that again with we never see the festival. And I thought, oh, it's not gonna happen because Cinderella put the spell. I thought we are gonna go back in time and this movie gonna have like a part one. And I thought Cinderella's the villain. You know, like she pranked her and regrets it, of course. But they don't do that. This was literally it. I feel like something's. I thought they were building up to like a story where Cinderella was the bad guy. She was like so mean to her for no reason. Like she wasn't even. She was like, "Hey, I thought they would. I think that's what they planned, and they changed their mind." I believe that because Brandy couldn't do it, she has scheduling, because Brandy isn't here. And she's like, anyway, she's like, Rita Ora's good. She's like, yeah, look at my heart, bitch. She's like, yeah, I'm a good person, how? Yeah. Everybody's like happy. Everything's good. I genuinely believe they had a plotline where Brandy's the villain. Well, she's the bully and she feels bad. You know what I mean? And then she was like busy or something and they couldn't do it. I genuinely believe that because it feels like something's missing. Like something was cut. Anyway, her mom is good, but she doesn't get any memories. She's like, I still remember you as an evil bitch you are. They do like a bad rendition of my favorite song of the movie. And then they have like a, yay, everybody's happy, everybody's good. And Brandy isn't in this at all. Just look at this. Okay, you wanna watch the funny thing? She's like, she was edited into this. Like, Mom, he's like, oh, she was edited into this. They edited her into this. Oh, it's embarrassing. This is also edited. Oh my god, from the first. Oh, that's so. So I genuinely believe they had a plotline with Brandy, and they couldn't do it because scheduling. You know. And it was gonna be like we see the festival that she pulled the prank to get attention, be more popular or something. Anyway, the movie ends with like, did you thought this was the end? Now, ugh, I wish it was the end. Stop milking every franchise, Disney. Damn, you already have Marvel to ruin. Anyway, I thought the movie was fun. It feels like something's missing though. It feels like something's really missing. I really feel disappointed that I don't feel like I feel like they took like the end plot, the climax, the everything, and just pulled it out of the movie and throw it in the trash. I genuinely believe that they had the plan because they were like building up to it that Brandy pranked the Queen of Hearts, making her a villain. And then she felt so bad about it that she turned evil. And he was gonna go back in the future and we're gonna see the festival, but they didn't do that. I'm like, why wouldn't they do that? What a waste! Like a way to like a. It starts so well, like the middle, the beginning, the middle. It's so good. The ride is great. They don't stick the landing. That's yeah, basically they don't stick the landing at all. Well, thank you for watching. What do you think of this movie? I enjoyed it, but you heard my complaints. Just tell me what you think of the comments. No, if you hate the movie or love the movie or like the movie or whatever, if you disagree, if you agree, that's completely fine. You can have any opinion you want. Okay, this is just mine. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you. Well, I'll see you next. Well, check out my other videos. I just did a boys recap. Check out that one. Thank you for watching.